Tonight, a Bay Area therapist is accused of betraying his position of trust with a teenage patient who is a rape survivor. The state has suspended his license. And as Nightside's Liz Birch tells us, documents from the state accuse the counselor of making sexual advances with his patient.
The Florida Department of Health was so shocked, they issued an emergency suspension of Stephen McGinley's license. According to the administrative complaint, 55-year-old Stephen McGinley kissed the 19-year-old patient and persuaded her to slow dance with him during one session. And it didn't stop there. The documents say McGinley pulled her into his lap, and that's when the documents say the counselor began touching her sexually. Now, the state says McGinley and the teen agreed to meet at his house for dinner. A Tampa psychologist says McGinley didn't just break the rules. She says when therapists abuse their power, it hurts the patient.
When we enter a sexual relationship or think about a sexual relationship with a client, that's entering a dual relationship, and that automatically gives someone power. Commonly referred to as the power and control wheel.
The state says the young woman eventually reported McGinley. The Pinellas Sheriff's Office investigated, but did not file any charges, telling us there's no evidence the patient was forced or coerced.
And we did some digging and found that the current status of his license is retired. Records show he gave it up after the emergency suspension order was filed.